Well, hello. We are back. We are ready. I am Just Call Me MB. You might have seen, or you might still see Just Call Me Bruce, actually.
Unlimited data voor
Never
een dag,
updated.
voor ieder weekend of voor altijd.
And then
Tele 2
I'm
bepaalt
here
het
with
helemaal.
my co-host, the DM Panda. What do we have, Panda?
We have an amazing game of NieR Automata. 2 players, 1 controller, most goals in a time limit. And we have some amazing co-hosts with us, Grace and Rod. They're going to take it away and tell us what's happening.
Right. Hello. My name is Grace, also goes by Animated Elf when you see me in like chats and stuff, but most people just call me by my first name. And this is Rod. Rod's a mess.
I'm not a mess, I am Rod.
Apparently there's a small technical issue where the streams are currently flipped, so they are trying to fix that really quick before we do our countdown and go live. But yeah, so me and Rod are also NieR Automata runners. Rod has done bingo before, question mark?
No.
No, okay. Yeah, both me
I've
and Rod
watched
have
a lot.
actually both me and Rod have watched a lot of the bingo, but never actually run the bingo ourselves, so this is gonna be interesting. But I run some of the NieR Automata meme categories, like fishing percent and mackerel percent, so I know a lot of the game breaking bugs related to that, but Rod here is a any percent gamer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I normally do the A speed run, and I'm familiar with the others, and I do some moderation.
Mm-hmm.
Also
Yeah.
run Drakengard.
Yeah, near as I just stopped failing and being able to talk.
No, that's okay. You can do all the failing of talking for me.
Thank you, I appreciate you, fam. Me and Rod have known each other for longer than we apparently realize. Hey Rod, do you know it's going on 2 years?
Yeah, it's weird.
But anyway, Rod actually is the person that taught me how to speedrun NieR Automata. It was 3 in the morning at a
announced.
Day Replicant was announced. It was 3 in the morning and at a charity marathon.
Yeah, so we got our 2 teams today. I'm gonna introduce team I'm Down for Whatever with Gamecmdr, who is our resident bingo expert. I basically, for the longest time, Game was like, he would always come in and just absolutely crush bingo, but was like just an okay any percent runner. But he's more recently like really stepped up his any percent game. And then there's Isom, and Isom has like just a crazy amount of game knowledge as well. So that's really like team game knowledge in my mind. Although that's not to say the other team doesn't have game knowledge. You want to introduce the other one?
I will. I was going to also say, both Gamecmdr and Isom are some of our resident coders. So
to an extent.
I've seen them post some stuff and break the game. But the other team, the team I will introduce is Team Bad Dragon, which is being run by the lovely Tsugoii and Amei, whereas in contrast to Gamecmdr and Isom, while Amei and Tsugoii do not delve maybe as much into the game knowledge and the code and like the setting up bingos and stuff, they are both extremely high ranked any percent runners, with Amei being the former world record holder.
Yeah, and Tsugoii is really fast, and Amei actually has crazy game knowledge, being the only player to have actually ran Hundo, which is a ridiculous category.
Amei is not okay. But yeah, Amei is also our one of our 2 super mods.
Yep.
That's right. Yeah, Amei is one of the 2 admins for the NieR community, and is a really good guy.
Big game knowledge.
But yeah, Tsugoii is.
So really, we've got essentially 3 of what I would consider the most like knowledgeable players on just general like game deep lore, like how to finish a quest. For example, they would know how. And then we have someone who's really fast and who's played a ton in Tsugoii. She is very speedy.
Tsugoii. Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah. Tsugoii is 20 seconds behind Amei in any percent times on the board right now. So they're all top. Yeah, both of them are. She and Amei are both top 5. Oh my god. When did Alliark get that? I
That's me
missed.
seeing every time he's ever got.
I didn't know he broke the 118 limit. Okay, Alliark.
Yeah.
I missed that.
Hey, mind if I read off a quick donation?
Yeah,
I
go
think
Oh,
for
you
it.
please,
might actually
whenever.
appreciate that. So we have a $5 donation from Spicy Noodle, who says,
Yo.
"Bless the Automata commentators for stepping in last second." Also,
Literally.
Yeah, spicy
bless,
noodle.
yeah. Also, bless Chicken Mod. P.S.
Oh no.
2B is best girl.
So spicy noodle is GB
That's a
Chan in
lot to
chat.
unpack.
I'm gonna call her out. So GB Chan is one of the other NieR Automata mods. And she is fantastic. And yeah, she DM'd me about 10 minutes ago and went, "Ooh, we need commentary." And I went,
Yeah, that's what I got too.
"Yeah, I'll be awake." So
Awesome.
right, so it looks like we're ready for the countdown. So do you want to do the honors, Rod?
Yeah, I'm gonna count down from 5. It seems like everyone's ready. I see Game said ready. Yep, and Amei asked. So all right, let's get this started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Thanks for counting in the chat, Grace. I forgot to. I was too excited to just count.
You're fine. I was typing right along with you. I got you.
Everything that lives is designed to end.
2P1C most goals.
We
Okay,
are
cool.
perpetually trapped in a never-ending spiral of life and death.
I wonder what they're gonna do. I'm trying to read through all these goals now.
Is this a curse? Or some
Yeah.
kind of punishment? I often
So,
think about the God
real quick,
who
before you
blessed
even
us
look at the
with
goals,
life.
prologue, there's
I
unlike the
wonder
games,
if we'll
prologue
ever
is
have the
really
chance to
on
kill
rails.
him.
The rest of the game, essentially post prologue, is where things are going to get pretty interesting. So, in the prologue, I pretty much expect Tsugoii.
Yeah, it's prologue is somewhere between a 4 to 5 minute shmup, depending on how efficient the enemies. I think that's the fastest. What's the number one prologue right now? Like a 4:13, 4:23.
Oh no, that's the shoot 'em up. That's so for this first section, yeah. This is a shoot 'em up.
Yeah, the
This is
shmup
extra on rails. The fastest is like a 4:17. I wouldn't expect it to be
12H down. All units activate manual mode and rely on visuals to evade.
But yeah. We're gonna start out super on rails, and then basically this is just a straight 2P1C
Origin
race.
point of long-range
So prologue,
lasers
I'm
confirmed.
gonna read them.
11 feet down. Our HO229 cancelers are ineffective.
Apparently there's something going on in the background. I have no knowledge of what that is. Definitely didn't get a heads up what was going to happen. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what people are talking about. To be completely honest.
70 each
Like, I
down.
don't hear anything weird.
Yeah, I hear you, but it's
Jack, hear you? Jack, are you okay? Alex, are you good?
One down. Activating capture duty.
Just mute them. That is Aphelios. One of the Drakengard 1 runners we have. One of 2. I am the other one.
Multiple surrounding enemy air units confirmed.
So yeah, you can see the name of the game in the shmup is basically clicking as fast as they can.
Permission granted.
And they're both doing pretty good, but for sure, I'm gonna see where they got their lead right now. And we are also getting Tsugoii's Beam Feed too. So you'll notice that she has Blue Mod installed. Blue Mod is a colorblind mod we made specifically for a couple portions of the game where you need to pick items up out of grass. It's pretty hard to tell the difference for some people with the yellow and green gradients they have. So we made a blue mod that makes the items blue and they really stand out in the grass. One of the side effects is it makes a bunch of other random things blue,
Yeah.
which is kind of cool, but it doesn't affect any of the time. It changes a very small amount of the textures. You know, the exact kilobyte size of it.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's also the only approved mod for the leaderboards.
Apart from VC3 mod, which is I don't
yeah.
think either of them are running because I don't see the water.
No, it's because it's the bingo. They're not running it because they can fuck with, or excuse my language. I apologize. It can heck with things. I'm gonna try to keep myself from saying things. I apologize.
Yeah, I'll try to not talk about Drakengard. I apologize in advance. Oh, I can definitely see some of the 2P1C difficulties coming through on Amei and Tsugoii, is how they missed the light attack to kill all 4 of the flyers as they came down there. I didn't see if it happened to Game and Ison as well. Otherwise, it seems they're pretty neck and neck, as you would expect. Well, as you would expect from 2P1C at least. Either way, the typical variation in this segment's about 5 seconds between top runners and good runners. So they're well within those margins. And now we get into the rest of Prologue, where apparently Amei and Tsugoii are having a miscommunication on how to skip cutscenes, as that was a lot of a cutscene to watch through.
Yeah, I was about to say,
So they lost all the time they gamed in the shmup to not being able to communicate skipping a cutscene, which is very fitting. I'm curious
also,
how
for everyone who did donate, here you guys can see the beginning of the wonderful mod you guys donated towards having them play with. This is Chicken Mod. It turns all of the. It was a donation incentive. Basically the way Chicken Mod works is it turns all of the smaller stubbies in the game, so anything that is coded as a small stubby on the enemy panel, into a baby chicken.
Is that our target?
It was made at the request of Amei specifically, and then Amei got his first 119 time using that mod, so that it was not leaderboard approvable.
And he hasn't gotten one since, so he's still sitting there with the 122.
The pain. But yeah, so this is our first boss fight, Marks. And it's basically it's just on rails. You can kill the bosses really fast in this game using the damage glitch.
Yeah,
the
next 4 bosses, I don't know how to fight, so you're gonna listen to Rod, because in all of the categories I run,
Game and Ison going for crane skip. I forgot how many skips belong there, but they got the out of bounds.
It's crane skip. Oh, it looks like they're having difficulty with the jumps.
They're thinking about it. They're taking it really safe.
They did it!
Okay,
let's
they made it.
Go. So anyway, what I was going to say is in all of the categories I run, you don't do any of those boss fights.
Yeah, I'm surprised they both went for that. That is an interesting decision of a skip to make, but hey, they both got it way faster than I thought. Each player would easily get it on their own, but 2P1C, yeah.
Nothing's ever easy.
Oh yeah, so if anybody didn't know what 2P1C means, it does mean 2-player 1 controller. So the reason we have 2 people on each bingo team here is because they are each controlling half of the controller. So on Team Bad Dragon, we have Tsugoii on the left side of the controller and Amei on the right side of the controller. So Tsugoii is controlling the movement, item.
On the left, right?
Tsugoii is on the left, so Tsugoii is controlling menuing, pod program, and pod fire, along with movement. And Amei is on the right, which means Amei
bridge skip
is...
fail for Game and Ison. It's a bit of a time loss there. Just falling down. It's going to lose him about 30 seconds to run back.
Yeah.
As Tsugoii and Amei go for it, and looks like they get it. Bridge skip in.
And then for Amei on the right, they control the attacks and the actions. So like jumping, toggling, taunting with the flashlight, evading, and all of that. Ison and Gamecmdr are using a very similar setup. I think the only difference is there's a difference in who has not lock on, but there's a difference. They're using a different menu shortcut, and I can't remember what it is.
Actually, there's so right before we started, you sent me the schemes. Amei is using something much similar to his default scheme, which is very different from the default Automata scheme.
Yeah, Amei. The one thing you'll see with a lot of Automata runners, if you like watch their streams and stuff, is I don't think there are two of us that use the same controller layout. Like, I think all of us have different keybinds, except for like.
Yeah, there's like different like silos of people who think what they have is best. Speaking of silos, that laser surprisingly didn't kill all 3 chickens, but Amei and Tsugoii are making it out of silo 3 ahead.
Are they gonna go for swag? Angle swag?
Are they going for old swag? Yeah, they're going for old
They're going for
swag.
old
So
swag.
Amei and Tsugoii are going for old Engels swag. Emphasis on going for.
They're trying.
They are trying. There's a
So what's the
faster way
difference
to do
between-
this.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
there's
what's
a
the difference
faster way to do
between
this
new one and old one?
where you can go out of bounds with a plunge, but if you fall, you soft lock. Either way, that was some clean TM movement. As I see, Game and Isom went for the more dangerous one, but immediately give up on it after it didn't work right away. So I would say they probably both did that in an equal time. If not, team I'm down for whatever is definitely getting a little bit of time from that, just because they didn't mess around for as long.
Bet on that.
All right. Going into this cutscene,
We're extremely
And,
on rails for the next like 3 minutes. So if
But
there's any
here's-
donations, go for it.
yeah, if there's any donations, go for it. But I do have one more question for Rod here. Before
Maybe.
we continue going into this this series of boss fights, which team are you, Rod? Team left pipe or team right pipe?
No pipes. You don't get on a pipe. Pipes are incorrect. We'll see what they do. I'm pretty sure they're divided between teams because I think Amei doesn't do pipes. I can't remember though. I know Tsugoii gets on pipes. But either way, this boss fight's pretty set in stone. You just kind of beat the boss in the correct amount of time, and it'll always die. Can't really save too much time there as long as you don't have to buff, which I don't think either did. No, I take that back. Game and Ice some buff. I didn't see if Amei's team did. But we are now going into, for sure, a scroller. This is timed with music, essentially. You can hear a music cue from when this section ends. The biggest thing you can do here is you can see Team Bad Dragon is doing it. They got punches first attack, so they are now slow-mowing. So when you hold down pod program, it slows down all the animations for enemies. And we want Engels here, the big dude with the spinny arms, to end in a punch animation. Because when Engels ends in a punch animation, that means he won't do that specific attack in the next section. So there's 2 different punch animations. This is the slidey punch versus the slammy punch. And that takes them out of the pool of possible attacks Engels can give. And we specifically don't like this one to be given in the next phase because it loses 20 seconds. Well, 22, but if you get the clap, it's only 20. Because, you know, clap loses 2 seconds. So it's 20 seconds of...
But
No one
yeah,
wants
with
the
that,
clap.
that's... Yeah, no one wants the clap. But with that, that's about all there is with the Engels fight. Like I said, this is 90% on rails.
and that's
so, yeah.
a good ranged attack for Team Bad Dragon.
Yeah, so if there are any donations, this is pretty much when to do it. Like, there's
Yeah, and good range
literally
attack.
nothing
Very
else.
cool.
Yeah.
Or if you want to shout out the charity or anything.
Yeah, if you want to shout out the charity or anything, here's your time.
Yeah, so we are raising money for Fred Hutch. They are an amazing charity that are at the forefront of the study and research into COVID-19. One of their latest conclusions, dating late October, suggests that COVID-19 patients who received the monoclonal antibody treatment were at a much reduced risk of hospitalisation and death. We'd also like to thank our sponsors, Team 17 and Bingothon. And as I am currently spamming in chat a emoji of the Bingothon mug, you can get one of these by either donating and winning a mug for a donation of $5, or we have a TeePublic store where you can buy some cool merch, including the mug. So if you want one, go and get one, or donate, and you could win some fantastic prizes like the mug, a bingo set, games, pillows, or a Celeste poster.
Awesome. Thank you. Glad to be raising money for such a good cause. So here we have Team Bad Dragon going for the, I don't even know what we call that. It's not really got a name because it's pretty simple, but they didn't get it, and Isom in game got it. I'm down for whatever. On the ladder, but apparently contemplating their choices, trying to equalize everything.
I think it's called like stair skip or something like that. Actually,
Yeah,
like,
both
in
go
the
for with
text
shingles, and
document.
neither get it. So they're basically
Yeah.
neck and neck out of prologue. Except for the fact that Team
Except for
Bad
the fact
Dragon
that
paused too
Amei-
early.
Except for the fact that Amei and Tsugoii still can't figure out how to skip a cutscene.
Yeah, they're still having trouble. That was on whoever has the pause button for their team, pausing way too early.
Hear me out.
Ooh, but
Amei
faster
has-
ninjas, they're in the lead again.
I was gonna say Amei has both the pause button and the B button.
Ooh, Amei. I'll give Amei the benefit of the doubt and assume it was a communication issue. So in this next phase, there's a bit of dialogue that goes on. I can't remember the exact voice line you want to end on, but you essentially want 2B's voice line. Oh, it's "I told you to shut up." You want that to end right as Ingalls finishes an attack, so that he goes into the attack that sends you to the next phase. I believe that's the correct voice line. So you might see one of the teams trying to do some buff menu buffering, but they might just take whatever Ingalls gives them.
The control.
Communication issues between his brain cell and his hands.
Use your pod.
Icefire, calm down, please.
Get over it.
Oop, they're doing pause buffering on Tsugoii Amei's side. Only one, yeah. I think they're getting a really long attack. No, it's just one punch. Okay, they're good. Thought it was the 2-punch one. It was just close enough on them, but team I'm down for whatever is down for whatever, but that whatever is, in this case, apparently being in the lead. Alright, so now we're going to go into bingo, and I'm going to have to read more of the bingo board, because this thing is dense.
Yeah, I've gotten about halfway through it. So I know equip the pink ribbon will be happening most likely during the first. Yeah, it's the second trip to Pascal's village that you're able to initiate that side quest.
Yeah, but then don't you have to follow her through the desert for that one?
Yep.
Yeah.
So that is a very, very long. That's a very, very long side quest. Going to the oil field takes a long time.
There's one they might do pretty early is obtain Virtuous Dignity or VD. I believe you can do that as soon as you gain control, as long as you can clip out and go to the factory. I think they clip out for that. I don't know if they just walk there. Well, I mean, it's in the above factory, so I'm pretty sure they just clip out because walls are merely a suggestion.
No, the Virtuous Dignity is at the end of the bridge. Virtuous Dignity is
yeah, that's easy to get to.
Yeah, it's the one that's at the end of the bridge because it's 2B's large sword that she lost when she died. So it's on the end of the bridge with your body.
Fire / 3 worm machines. Oh, okay.
All right.
So
Mini boss?
So obtain a spear, short sword, long sword, and gauntlets. What is the word that they use in bingo for objectives that can be completed together because they line up with each other? There's a word for that in bingos, and I don't remember what it's called right now because I've done bingos with other games. But
We
anyway,
can just call those extremely cool plays because I don't know either.
An extremely cool play would be for whichever team does manage to get dignity first, going for that spear, short sword, and long sword, because 1, dignity is long sword, and 2, we obtain a spear as a part of the run for something that we call spear dashing. Synergy, there we go. Thank you. They are synergistic.
Amei and Tsugoii not getting the dialogue skip.
Ooh. And gauntlets is something that you can. There is a cheap pair of gauntlets in the first round of the shop in Resistance Camp. There's the words I was trying to say.
Ooh, they're picking up the extra gold behind the elevator though. Team Bad Dragon.
The surface?
That is something Game and Isom skipped.
Better head for the hangar.
So they might be looking to take on one of the purchase objectives first.
Way too expensive for us grunts. Too bad they can't mass produce these things yet.
Talk to the Yorha member in Oasis. Okay. And now we're into our next on-rails shmup, where they don't have any
I
healing
just
items, so I
noticed.
don't want to get hit.
I just noticed that one of the very last objectives is kill Sean Paul.
If all they want is intel,
Yeah.
we scanner models are built for that kind of thing.
Orders are orders.
All right, all right.
So here's a great place where 2P1C can mess them up. If they get hit too much, they will just die here and have to redo this section. That's pretty unlikely, because this section isn't that hard, but it'd be pretty funny.
Make sure to commit them to memory.
See the blue mod on Tsugoii making her screen blue again. Wow, Game and Ice definitely getting low here. Oh man. Be careful, gamers.
Yeah, so in the shmup sections, such as this, they are checkpointed at the beginning and at the end, usually. So if Ice and Gamer die at any point during the shmup, they will need to start from the beginning all over again.
Sorry for the trouble, but we can't risk the enemy discovering their position. Understood. Good luck down there.
Does my mic sound okay currently?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay,
Little
my
background
pop,
noise, but it's all good.
yeah, my pop filter decided it wanted to fall off, and I don't feel like fixing it, so.
I believe in you.
The mic has a
Ooh.
built-in one, it was just an
That was
additional...
an interesting way to skip a discovery cutscene. Oh, and they missed another cutscene skip on Team Bad Dragon. There's one when the flyer lands you can skip. So, a lot of optimization in this game is based on skipping small dialogues and small like discovery cutscenes. And one way to skip discovery cutscenes is to be doing I think it's like an uninterruptible movement into it. It's like you need to be doing a dash or an attack or in midair into the cutscene, and then you won't do a slow walk. If you just run into it, you're in trouble, and it'll lose like 5 seconds.
Hey,
So
Rod,
neither
you're
team's done it yet, but
You're an any
NieR.
percent runner.
I am.
The Royal Chamber Transporter, isn't that the one you,
Oh, I have no idea.
I thought that was the one you activated at the end of, the A2 fight. So that...
Oh, it could be. That means they
I
have
was
to
gonna
get to
say-
that fight.
Yeah, I was
Either
gonna
way,
say that
one
would
of
just be
the-
whoever gets to A2 first.
Either way, there's kill leave twice during negotiations, so they do want to go story progression a bit just to get that one.
Yeah, it's
It
some
is
of the
Grace,
stuff...
Okay. So they're gonna want story progression for those two.
Yeah, okay, it is.
Now,
Thank
what
you.
other
Yeah,
ones
so
do they
those two
need
are
story progression for? Because story progression is one thing that is sort of
Jean-Paul.
important in Bingo. Is how far do you want to progress the story? Like, do you want to rush that or do you want to wait? Because if you rush story progression, you get transporters earlier.
So let's see, the, looks like Isom and...
Oh, fishing. Which one of these was fishing?
Fishing City Ruins once is a thing, so it looks like Isom and Gamecmdr got that one.
Oh, I see. Yep.
It looks like Amei and Amei and Tsugoii are going straight for the story progression quest versus the fishing to get the
Very clean.
achievement. Yeah.
Almost didn't make it over the barrier.
I'm trying to figure out why they're continuing to fish. Oh no, okay, that was just a miss button.
I think they are as well.
That should be enough. Let's get these back to the
Can
So far,
I
it's-
just speak for a couple of seconds?
Oh,
Go for it.
any time, just like come in like that. Perfect. Just let us know when. Go for it.
We have had a $100
Let's
donation
go. Woo.
from Molly.
Let's go,
Hey.
Molly!
Nice work, Sam. We don't know who Sam is, but if you're going to give us $100, very nice work, Sam.
Congratulations,
Good work, Sam.
Good work. You did it. Yes, thank you, Sam.
So that is actually going to be the end of Panda and I's shift here. So just our commentators know you're going to have 2 more awesome hosts coming in. I was just call me MB. I'll be back later tomorrow. And I'm sure we'll be seeing more of the DM Panda as well. So without any further ado, we have one of our organizers, Pikastrof and Zet.
Hello, and thank you Panda and Call Me Maybe for hosting, and now to be up to me and Zet. So I'll be happy to be doing some hosting and to be reading your donations.
Likewise, let's have some fun and let's bring some donations in.
Yeah, they could. There is an out of bounds in Forest that can get you the royal chamber one early. But it's a really excuse my language. I'm trying so hard. It's really finicky. It's really, really finicky because it was one of the ones that me and Litz were practicing for the fishing race. Oh, so long ago. When are we doing that again, Rod?
Oh god. I don't want to think about even planning another race like that. Wow, they're both really close going through these quests. So one thing I noticed was Team Bad Dragon was picking up some items out of chests. I don't remember the exact items that are in the chests they grabbed, but I know that they're valuable. So they might be going for stuff that you need to buy or sell, or at least thinking about it, or maybe just menuing really slowly here.
It is possible.
It was just menuing slowly.
I was gonna say the chests are possibly on something Amei had Tsugoii run over to. There is a bingo card slot for upgrading the machine axe to level 2. And if I remember correctly, the majority of
Type 3 lance?
Type 3 lance to level 2 and machine axe to level 2. And I know the stuff that you need for machine axe comes out of here.
Oh, most goals in time limit. I'm just realizing what that means. That means that they can both get goals. So now Amei and Tsugoii are getting the fishing. Nice. So it's basically who can do these the most efficiently. So who can route on the fly.
Yeah. Most goals in time limit.
Can you tell that the commentators were told maybe 10 minutes before this went live that this is happening?
Yeah. Literally, GB Chan in chat messaged me in the gotcha group chat that we have. Because we play gotcha games together.
In the NieR Discord. It was like, Rod's gonna commentate, and I'm like, I am?
I am? Yeah, I literally got a message in my gotcha chat that I have with GB and Dale saying, hey, are either of you awake and available to commentate a NieR Automata run? And I went...
So, right here, real quick. Isom and Game doing their desert buys accidentally backed out of a menu. We're going to pretend that didn't happen, and they're having a lot of trouble deciding what to buy. But it's going to be medium recoveries, melee attack up, a ranged attack up, and then resilience. Unless they're doing something wacky. That is...
And it looks like Amei and Tsugoii are going to do something else really quick, or they're on their way to the desert, but the second time they were doing the oh god, I can never remember what it's called, but the skip that you do, going over that barrier is technically a glitch. It is a
you get jump high.
Yeah,
okay.
you
they're
jump
doing that out of bounds. Let's go, gamers.
Let's go, gamers. So
this one's
is
a pretty safe out of bounds. It's hard to fall.
There's a single pit over here.
And they almost fell in it. Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah.
There's one hole. The hole is sort of on the line, but you would never fall into it if you're spacing your attacks correctly. But this is 2P1C, so why would they be spacing their attacks correctly?
So do we want to talk about movement at all? Because it does matter, because they're doing 2-player 1 controller technically.
Yeah, we can talk about that. Also, just to talk about what they're doing on the right.
They failed barrier.
Yep, they're fine. They're just having trouble getting out of bounds.
No, they got out of bounds and slid back in bounds.
Yeah, they can do that. They went to the easier side, so it's fine. I'd be more impressed if they don't fall here, because this out of bounds movement is a little picky. The ground is not super obvious, but they're riding along it pretty safe.
Oh, they slid back in bounds again.
Yeah, it's fine. They're only gonna have to watch a discovery cutscene and skip a cutscene, so it's not a big deal. But the main form of movement they're using up until they're gonna start sand sliding here is dash swing. So you just dash at the very end of your dash, you do a heavy, and you spin around. Right, if they throw the sword out, they're losing time. That's inefficient. If they don't throw the sword out, but it starts whooshing, that's good.
Okay, Amei and Tsugoii managed the skip, but came back in bounds early to grab a chest that had 2 gold ore in it.
I bet they're both going to go to the oil field. I think that was one of the quests.
It is. One of them is there's a Yorha member in the oil field to speak to, and that is the direction that Isom is currently heading. Over here is the oil field. There is only 2 quests ever over here. This is one of the
Dragon. There was some interesting out of bounds to grab some more gold ore.
That is
I'm not 100%
one of the...
sure what they're going to right now.
The memory alloy and the gold ore are necessary to do
nice.
those 2 upgrades I was talking about earlier. The memory alloy is for
cool.
the
They're
Type
definitely
3 lance.
focusing on that then. It's interesting that Team I'm Down for Whatever didn't do that. I don't know if there's a routing oversight or they just aren't aiming for it first.
I think this happens to be a moment where what we were talking about before comes into play with Amei having done Hundo. Amei would know some of the fastest chests to go to get those harder to acquire materials required for those upgrades.
Yeah, Amei knows where a lot of random crap is in this game. Probably knows the most.
Yeah,
I would think.
Amei probably knows the most about this game out of anybody.
And they
in
walked
terms of
the
just
discovery cutscene. Let's go.
all of them did.
Undefeated King of NieR Bingo.
This
What a title. Oh, they tried to go for the left side rock and messed it up. Oh, the small things. It's not that saves like minuscule amounts of a second, but it doesn't.
Bad Dragon is now on their way to Oilfield.
Yep.
Yeah, the only things over in Oilfield are a single fish you cannot catch anywhere else and a single side quest.
And on the topic of that, it looks like Team Down for Whatever is going to go grab the transporter over in the center and then probably run to Oasis, because I thought there was one of these that has Oasis.
There's a Yorha member in Oasis to talk to. So we will probably be seeing Team Bad Dragon follow in their footsteps here shortly.
Yep, it just makes sense. They're pretty much on a line. If you got to run all the way out here for one, might as well run all the way out there for the other. Then they can continue on with the story progression in Desert.
Yeah, because of that out of bounds you can do in Forest to get that transporter early, I think the only locked story progression item is the negotiations.
Really jank dash swinging coming out of a Team I'm Down for Whatever. They're
doing their best.
They're doing their best, but they could have been sliding. Interesting choice.
Yeah, and then we'll see a change up in the movement once both of these pairs get to the amusement park. We'll see if they choose to go for it, but they're
gonna go for it because they want a spear. That's the best way to get a spear.
Yeah, so they're gonna go get a spear.
Mess up coasters. They're probably gonna do a backup to get spear there because it's a very convenient spear to get. Looks very efficient. Yep. We'll see if Team Bad Dragon opts for more sand slides. It seems like they are. Ooh, a pod launch. That's a spicy damage method. Fun fact, it's actually possible to beat this entire game by only doing pod glides into enemies. Aloyark did it. I have no idea how long it took him. But
several hours.
Well, I do. It was no. Several hours is underselling it. Team Bad Dragon seemed like they wanted story progression, but then halfway, not even halfway, but 5 dash swings after starting the story progression, they realized they wanted to go to Oasis. So now they're running into a pipe.
Oasis is another location in the desert that you only ever go to for a single fish and for a single side quest.
Yeah, so you just go there to suffer, basically.
It's also the hardest fish to catch, as Rod will recall during our fishing races, how many hours in Oasis,
that one
Rod?
wasn't me. I didn't have to go to Oasis. It was
me
Mytherium.
in one of them. It was Mytherium.
Yeah, Mytherium got stuck over there. Yeah.
I believe
for our 3v3v3 fishing race.
Well, for the original one as well.
Ooh, save scumming, smart.
Yeah. So we have done this fishing race we are referring to twice now. Across both of those fishing races, about 6 hours. About 6 total hours have been spent in Oasis by one of the runners, trying to catch a fish.
Luckily, that is not part of this bingo, but that was a smart save and go back. For
yeah, it is faster than running back.
Whatever. So now that both of them are on their way to one of our first boss fights post-prologue. Oh, what are they killing here for? Oh, they're looking for more taunt ships, I think. So these flyers in the desert have a chance to drop taunt ships, but they're not going to pick them up because that'd be weird. Instead, if you enter a cutscene, it actually dupes and puts into your inventory every item on the ground that you've caused to fall on the ground. So by killing these flyers, they're hoping they will drop a taunt ship, and then by going into a cutscene, they are going to dupe every taunt ship that they are hopefully getting. Good morning, Aloyark.
Speak of the devil himself. There he is, Aloyark, our resident A world record holder. And also one of the members of the NieR Automata community that probably hates themselves the most for the amount of hours they've put into finding new skips.
It looks like what humans used to wear long ago. Certain human collectives.
Yeah, it
used to
looks
use
like
face
Game
paint
and
like that,
Isom
too.
are in the lead for now for getting objectives. They've just been routing most efficiently and playing most cleanly.
I was gonna say, a lot of this, I'm gonna make fun of Amei, and I can't tell if Amei and Tsugoii are just failing skipping cutscenes because they want to give Game and Isom the opportunity to keep up, or something. But yeah, no, Game and Isom are doing this much cleaner.
Yeah, I don't really know what the difference would be. They're just faster.
All right, let's see if they can do the apartment skip.
Stupid rock.
Nope, neither of them got stupid rock.
Tsugoii and Amei got stupid rock. No, they did.
Oh, they did? Oh, yeah,
Yep.
okay. Yeah, Tsugoii and Amei got stupid rock. Gamer and Isom did not. Gamer and Isom are going for
Whatever this skip is called, I don't remember.
Nuggets.
anymore.
I don't remember either. Alliard, what is this skip called?
But it's
Both of us
dangerous.
just fine. Both me and Rod just had our brains.
It's the one
die.
for Adam Pit, so they need to
Yeah.
grab a trigger here.
The
Desert housing?
it's-
Sure.
Sure, the one. It's the skip to get to Adam.
And they do it just fine. Amei's going to this. Amei and Tsugoii are going to this transporter over here. They might grab Fang. There's not really a point in grabbing Fang here, so I'm not 100% sure why they're getting this transporter and going this direction, unless there's more mats over here they want. Nope, they immediately run away. So they must just want to have the option to come back here later. So they're probably going to be rushing story as well. I hope Team Bad Dragon doesn't do Amei's patented whatever the hell he calls the dumb skip he tries to do here every time that isn't faster. Because if they do that, my head will slightly melt.
It's really bothering me that I don't remember the name of the desert housing skip.
It's Desert
Like,
Housing
to get-
Skip. That's the name.
Is it desert? It's just desert housing skip to get into the pit here.
I think so. Okay, they didn't do Amei's patented, this skip is awful, don't do it ever. It's actually slower and is really janky and has specific bugs to it skip. That's the official name of that skip.
Yeah, it's kind of a mess.
Alright, both of them making quick work of it. Now they're in Adam Pit where the goal is to kill a ton of enemies.
No. Okay, so there is somebody on both of these teams that should know this stuff. Isom does A to Z.
Yeah, Isom does A to Z and a bunch of dumb routing things that are extremely complicated and I don't understand.
What is this?
Alright, and with this, they're going to be going into their first boss fight and then leaving, so I have a second to walk away because I'm not going to explain the boss fight and I have to go pee. So Grace, I believe in you, you can explain this boss fight and its intricacies. Be right back.
They don't have any feelings. They're just
That's the joke, everybody. There are no intricacies. You run around and kill. You basically.
No, there
wanna
are a lot of
kill-
intricacies. That wasn't a joke.
I don't do this boss fight either. Yeah, you basically want to kill. Oh god, you want to kill these stubbies in a very specific way, to advance the cutscene as quickly as possible, because otherwise you can sit here for hours. Yeah, throw sword and he die. Aluyark's about where I'm at. Yeah, you just kind of go kind mode. Yeah. Basically, you want to trigger them saying this cannot continue as quickly as physically possible. Yeah, early dawn, but I don't think either of them went for early dawn. And they just kind of did it. And then, when you're fighting Adam, you want to do the damage glitch as quickly as possible. Are they doing double damage glitch at this point? Yeah. So you want to be doing your damage glitch, double damage glitch, which is just doing the damage glitch twice by taking advantage of swapping weapon sets. You also will buff in order to deal enough damage to Adam to kill him as physically quickly as possible to send him through these transitions. Because otherwise he's a pain. Yeah, so each there is only one game running for each of the teams because each of those teams is... Yes, this is the half and half thing. So Isom and Gamecmdr are on one controller, whereas 2 people, 1 controller. And Tsugoii and Amei are on the other. Because, again, I only do weird routing stuff and very meme categories, and I don't do any percent, which is why it was really funny to have me as the commentator when they had to do any percent stuff. There is actually a glitch where Gamecmdr and Isom are currently, where you want to go through this box, you do it in any percent too, but after you get through this box, there is another spot where you can glitch through the wall and... Here you go, Jackie. This is the one you were thinking of. There is another wall that you can basically dash through, and if you do so, it will pop you up into forest near the castle. Yeah, Gamecmdr and Isom are having difficulty getting through. Amei and Tsugoii didn't even go for it. They just pushed. But on the other end of this tunnel that Tsugoii and Amei are in, there is a wall you can clip through that will put you in forest. And it is something that we do in the, I did in one of the fishing races in order to get to the forest lake early.
We just encountered a pair of humanoid machines. We weren't able to capture them, but I have combat
Oh, they got
ready
it.
for upload.
Understood. Ready to receive.
Hopefully you can get something out of it.
Not even close. Wow, is that out here being mean? Me out here, still angry that I cannot remember the proper name for fucking desert housing skip on the first time.
Maybe we should return to the resistance camp.
No.
Roger.
Yeah,
All right,
desert.
hello gamers, I'm back from
Welcome
washing my hands.
Aloyark explained the intricacies in chat for me since I don't run any percent.
I also have an incoming message
Nice,
from the
I'm glad. Yo, Aloe, if you wanted to join on commentary, you're invited.
Yeah, hey Aloe, can you please help us?
9S. We've lost contact with
Aloyark is
several
a
units that were
very
on
cool
the
runner.
surface.
Aloyark's a really cool dude and a really good runner, and actually knows what he's talking about, unlike me.
So right now they're both going to amusement park. I don't expect any detours on the way,
I heard something about that.
but I do expect both of them to grab
Aloe.
spear in some way. So you can grab spear a little early, which doesn't really benefit you. In fact, it's sort of slower than grabbing it via coaster, but coaster is more complicated, especially in a 2v1c environment. Oh, looks like Isom and Game are starting off for the slower way, while Amei on Team Bad Dragon, Amei and Tsugoii are doing some interpretive dance moves mid-air, attempting to get over this barricade, and really showing them their artistic style and their choice of spacing out inputs in the incorrect order. Very impressive, only seen from the likes of the highest skilled and artistically gifted NieR Automata runners. At some point, they might decide to go join Game and Isom at actually grabbing the spear, but until then, they're going to intimidate this wall as best they can.
So 2B, those machines out in the desert look just like
Can I ask one of our wonderful staff members to drag him, our wonderful friend Aloyark down here once he hops in waiting?
There's no point.
That is not a problem at all. We can do so.
Thank
Hallelujah,
you.
amen, God bless.
Yeah, Aloyark is amazing. Like I said, he is, Aloyark, you're the one that found EDS, aren't you?
Yes. Yeah, he found EDS.
Yes. There he is. Yeah, Aloyark, a lot of the newer skips that I actually am not familiar with are because I stopped running the game in the middle of... Hey, I stopped learning any percent. Oh, Team Bad Dragon didn't even go for getting Virtuous Dignity during the...
Is VD the spear?
VD,
VD
no.
Yeah, VD
VD
is the spear. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
no,
so they
VD's
both got VD.
Virtuous Treaty! Virtuous Treaty is the big sword.
Yeah, Treaty's the big sword. It always throws me off because they're
It's Virtuous Contract, Virtuous Treaty, Virtuous Dignity.
As the same series of like weapon.
Yeah, Alice, your favorite person's in the VC now.
This is weird.
I heard that giggle out here.
Oh, that was a void out from
That didn't wake him up.
for whatever. So this is a Let's Play skip is what they're attempting to do right now. It's not that hard when you have both your hands on the controller, but when you only got one, I think both teams are going to make it look pretty difficult. Looking at how Team Bad Dragon started punching midair. Wow, they're both actually stuck on the exact same trick. I wonder who will figure it out first. This is kind of impressive.
The heavy hold was actually really smart by both of them.
It looks like Team Bad Dragon. Nope, they voided.
No, they had
They
it.
voided. Oh.
Oh, but Team I'm Down for Whatever is having trouble figuring out how to jump.
Getting on the coaster. They made it.
All right. I hope neither of these teams go for coaster proper because wow, the coordination is all over the map here.
Please go for coaster. Please go.
They're going for it. Hell yeah, let's go.
Let's
go. They got it.
Why are they going for it? That's an interesting decision.
Oh,
They didn't
okay.
get
So
out
it
of
looks
bounds
like
on the stairs, but okay.
Well, so what's likely going to happen is, as a part of coaster skip, the thing that the other team just went for, looks like they're going to kill the Goliath tank, instead of going for Virtuous Dignity.
They already got VD. They don't need to go for it. They only did no, they picked up VD. Both teams already have VD.
Oh god, I mixed up the colors in my head.
They're both strictly doing this to have time saved. So basically, if you do coaster, you have time. Okay, by both I mean only I'm Down for Whatever because Amei's team, Team Bad Dragon, they're just I don't know what they're doing.
There's a clip up there. There's a clip.
Team
up
I'm
there.
Down for Whatever has a coaster active right now, meaning they're on the clock. They only have so much time they can waste before they're teleported back. So all these little execution errors can't add up too high, or else they're going to be forced back onto the coaster. Oh, did they get forced back? I didn't see it. Oh no.
No. They're just slow-moing a bit so that they can do what they need to do.
Oh, so Park Ruins Attraction Square Transporter is the one that they were trying to activate. Bad Dragon didn't even activate the coaster yet.
Nope, they didn't. They're losing. They're just strictly losing time on it because they didn't go for coaster skip, which is underunderstandable because
Oh no! There's a thing to ride the coaster.
Humans sure are strange
What?
creatures.
Oh, is there really?
Yeah.
Ride the coaster
roller
back into
coaster.
the station. Oh, okay. Did they do that? Sorry, I hadn't.
No, the other one went straight to Boudoir, which one of the things is to kill Boudoir, which is the this boss here, with no small swords equipped. So you'll see that Team I'm Down for Whatever is going to punch her to death. In order to get that achievement.
Is Isom specialty? Isom being probably the player who's played the most weapons.
Yep. Oh no, he's got Virtuous Dignity.
Yep, that isn't weaponless. But hey,
Yeah.
close enough.
I'm saying, you know.
He tried. He tried.
Playing the ping too. Oh god.
Yeah.
Did Team Bad Dragon do coaster properly, or are they riding it back to the station?
Yeah, did they do it? And
I hadn't asked. I didn't see.
No, they did coaster skip and they have not ridden it back to the station. Neither of them have. Because both of them went to Boudoir. I think you can re-ride the coaster after Boudoir.
That's what I was about to ask. Is can you ride it after Beaver?
Yeah.
You ride it after Beaver.
That's not something I've ever attempted.
Yeah.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah.
What the hell?
I do Boudoir and
you
then
would do it like
move
casually.
on.
Yeah,
Casually, I had all of the exploratory inclinations of an acorn.
Okay.
Anyway, Aliark, since you are new here and have joined us, would you like to introduce yourself to the crowd?
Hello, I'm a lawyer and I run any percent. And I did E at one point and it was fun. Wow.
Yeah, a lot of the skips that I'm sitting here going, I have no clue how this works, are Aliark skips because I stopped running any percent as Aliark joined the community.
So I'm realizing the goal here is to kill Boudoir with no small swords equipped, not to kill her without using small swords.
If we take hacking damage,
So we have Team Bad Dragon here
excuse me.
using damage
Excuse-
glitches. I'm just saying
Yeah, that's
that
fair.
I think they can still do that as
Spirit
long
of
as
the-
they don't do the whole thing.
Spirit of the law, not letter of the law. I
No, I'm more of a
appreciate
letter of the law
team-
person here.
I appreciate team I'm down for whatever going for the spirit of no small swords.
Hey, they're just down for whatever.
This ends now.
Imagine speedrunning, you're right. Yeah,
Could
now I'm
be.
a dirty, filthy, washed up
another hack.
mackerel player. Who hasn't run this game in a year. Who only runs Hades now.
I only run a Togi now. Shoutouts to a Togi Myth of Demons, which is going to be on Bingothon tomorrow night.
Yeah, shout out to Otogi, guys. Oh man, do you need me to come commentate Otogi? I have no clue about anything in that
No,
game.
I think it's going to be great with just me, Amei, and Dolphin. It's a good combo right there.
Fog, okay.
Oh,
So
no.
it's not like an actual like.
Those DDGs are suffering on Team Bad Dragon's side.
Yeah, Amei.
What is going
Amei
on?
was saying.
I'm down for whatever.
They have no
having-
recoveries and they're almost
Oh.
dead.
I'm
Oh,
like,
that's
wait,
so
I've never seen that
scary.
attack from her. Oh, I think they're discussing unequipping their small swords here?
Yes.
Question mark? Yeah, they are. They unequip their small swords. And they're equipping their spears, because they're going to want the spears afterwards. And they're doing this menu as slow as they possibly can, I think.
So Amei was saying in chat, apparently the ping between him and Tsugoii are
Oh,
That
it's
was-
gotta be. It's gotta be
That
like
was-
3 seconds or something.
No, that was
awful.
looking more like the ping between brain and hands.
For those who do not know, Amei is across the pond. As they would say where Amei is from.
Oh, they are having a lot of trouble on Team I'm Down for whatever. Killing Beauvoir.
So Amei is European and one of our Europe players, so it's like 6 a.m. for Amei. So congratulations, Amei, for being up this fucking early. Oh no, they missed the door!
That was
That-
actually
that-
really close.
The door is not that important, and that was surprisingly close. But they took a little bit of time loss to go grab both of the chip spawns in there. There's normally one you can grab optimally and not lose time. But they went for both. Oh my god, the
They're
Beauvoir
so
fight.
close to dying.
They really are.
Oh my god.
Which one, Team Bad Dragon?
No,
I'm
Team
down
Bad
for
Dragon's-
whatever.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm down for
I
whatever.
just
They have
Still
no
on the
I've got
recoveries.
I've got a slight delay on my side, so I'm gonna refresh their stream.
Oh god. They almost got hit by that.
Oh hell yeah, let's go.
The level up, let's go. Wow, they made that way too close.
I've got an ad. Oh no.
Yeah, that happened to me too.
But I have but yeah, so
Both survived, though.
Yeah, Amei is European, whereas Tsugoii is east coast of the US. So there is definitely some hot ping between those two. Whereas I believe that Gamecmdr and Isom actually live
Attack the bunker
Oh, I
directly.
think they're
close.
both pretty close, yeah. Oh, that
Yeah,
is
I think
true.
they-
No one's close to Amei, though.
Theories about that.
No.
But no one knows for sure.
I mean, it depends on
they
the kind of
got
close.
it.
Oh, they got
Oh,
door.
they got the door! Let's fucking go!
Wow, they saved a cool 10 seconds.
They all have white flags.
Looks like they really don't want to fight.
Yeah, so clipping through that door there lets you skip the cutscene where you walk down the stairs really slowly.
And 9S talks,
Yeah.
which we want to avoid at all costs. No one likes to hear him talk.
Excuse you. I like my
Yep,
mess.
I'm excused. I don't.
Also, hello everybody, welcome to Speed Dashing. You're gonna be hearing this sound coming out of 2B's mouth for the rest of the game.
We can get into
This
the
is
main
Spear
room and
Dash.
move that box.
This form of movement is extremely comfortable to do. That's not actually sarcasm.
No, it's literally you
Really,
roll your
really
fingers
nice.
across 3 buttons and you just do it, and it feels really good.
Anyone got any idea what Team I'm Down
Hang
for
on,
Whatever is
we've got
trying
to do
right
it,
now?
Rod, are you ready?
Gonna do what? Yeah,
The
I
line.
already know.
The line? Okay.
What? The line? I don't know what you're talking about. What is? What,
Down!
oh, that line. What is Team I'm Down for Whatever doing? Oh, they're writing the
They're
coaster.
doing coaster.
They're writing the coaster again.
Oh yeah, they forgot to write the coaster.
I am definitely not the person.
Honestly,
Amei.
2B, I don't know how I'm supposed to go on living.
Spending one more day in this bunker.
Oop, they're having some trouble writing the coaster. They could have. Wait. Oh, that was really smart of them to
Do
do
you like my
coaster skip earlier then. Because if they messed up coaster skip, they would have ridden it around anyway.
Do you like my
It was accurate.
You like my 6-0 impression there, Aliark?
Oh, it's something. Pretty accurate.
Yeah.
Isn't it? I practice.
Boar hopping is technically like 1 frame faster per hop or something really stupid, right?
The main reason why it's faster is because you don't have to wait for the start of the dash.
I thought the actual act of hopping was faster too, but like by a minuscule
maybe
amount.
uphill.
I thought it was faster by a minuscule amount that sounded like it didn't matter whatsoever and could have even been measurement error.
Yes. The bingo rule is most goals in time limit. So they have 1 hour and 45 minutes to complete as many goals on the board as physically possible.
That dragon
And
hasn't marked off the kill Buvar with no small swords equipped, even though they did that. Just FYI, they should be even.
yeah.
They buying Mirage? Are they struggling to do menus?
I think they were trying to figure out if that was the store where you get something, and maybe Amei just couldn't remember.
What do you think?
Nope, I have no idea what that was, because they bought nothing, and that store is always the same.
Your mouth can say any.
Obtain the bomb program is the only thing I can think of they were doing.
Oh, maybe they're checking over the bomb program. Okay.
Yeah.
So lovely people, would there be a good time to some info dump for
right
our
now.
lovely viewers?
Yeah, go
Right
for
now.
it.
All right, that's amazing. Just wanted to remind everybody that you are watching Bingothon Winter 2021, and we are raising funds for Fred Hutch. You can find a link to donate below the stream. Just click the button and send some money for a great cause. There are amazing prizes in the prize pool for Bingothon. For example, if you donate a cumulative amount of $20 during until Saturday midnight UTC. That's still about what we have. We have 5:35 UTC right now, so it's 18 and a half hours left to go for that one. And you can be eligible for the prize of the Team 17 game pack for Saturday, which includes the games or Steam keys for the games Super Magbot, Ukulele, and Ukulele and the Impossible Lair. So amazing games for a small price and a good cause. And of course, there's always the great and amazing and absolutely fantastic prize of the one and only exclusive Bingothon mug that you must not miss out on. It's amazing. I've gotten mine last year and I'm so happy with it. Just a $5 cumulative amount of donations is required to get into the raffle for this one. A little reminder that we have some bid wars open for the next run, which has a bid war, is Hollow Knight. That's like 2 runs apart from now. The one after the next run, you can choose the skin of the character. We have the Hat and Time Kid, Hornet from Hollow Knight, and Rick from Rick and Morty available, and Sora from Kingdom Hearts 2. So if you want to see one of those costumes, none of them have any donations yet, so get your donations towards one of those goals if you want to see some costume action in Hollow Knight. Remember the button to donate below the stream, or type !donate in chat to bring your money for a good cause. Thank you very much.
Awesome, thank you. Yeah, it's a great cause. Hopefully we get more donations during this run. So far it's been going really great run-wise. I think both of them have had interesting choices. They really diverge in what they both want to do now. So I know we saw Team Bad Dragon picking up the quest there for the pink ribbon. And we have Gamecmdr and Isom on Team I'm Down for Whatever, doing whatever they please, such as hopping in place on the board.
Should be on the roof of that building up ahead. It'll be dangerous, but we're not going anywhere unless we pass through that Goliath's legs. We should be careful.
As they do. Alright, they're going for city angles here. I wonder if they're going to be able to get angles whole. That's one of those tricks that sometimes appears to be patched for certain runners and other times isn't patched.
Yeah.
But no matter what, it's supposed to be a free trick. And there is a lineup for it.
Also, Jackie responded to your question in chat. Boar hopping is not necessarily faster. All it does is, if you do it correctly, it skips the turn animation. Like the really slow turn animation for the boar.
Ooh, it appeared to be patched. They did not get Angle's Hole. See if they go for they're going for the backup, so they got to get a double lift, which requires doing a lift on a sloped surface, so that they can get a second lift off.
Oh, they got it!
Tricking the game.
Whoa, let's go.
Oh wow, you're.
Let's go. Yeah, I was gonna say, wow, Grace is ahead now. I gotta refresh this.
I'm like slightly ahead on. I'm like 2 seconds ahead of you guys on Tsugoi's game, and then like 2 seconds behind you on Isom's game.
I opened up Isom's stream for me, and it was behind the Bingothon feed, and I was like, okay, we're gonna close that one.
Oh no.
Oh man.
Also, yeah, if you ever have a donation or something, either of the hosts want to read out, you can just let us know whenever.
Yeah, literally just cut in. Like we're hitting the point where we've explained 90% of the tech for this game, and we're just gonna start talking about the lore.
There's a lot of tech. So is either gonna go for EDS. Both of them have an incentive to kill Eve twice.
Yes.
So I think neither's gonna go for EDS, which is a really cool recent skip discovered. Oh, Lost Girl quest started on Team I'm Down for Whatever. On the Death Warp return. Okay, that makes sense. It's a good time to start it.
I'm curious.
Yorha,
as
this
to
is your commander. For the first time in centuries,
so what it looks like is Team I'm Down for Whatever is focusing objectives currently, whereas Team Bad Dragon is focusing story progression.
Yeah, I figured that would end up being a race here, and I thought Team Bad Dragon would be
so this is a they have a goal here for these 3 worms to kill them without using the pod fire or pod programs.
Note that 9S can still do his pod fire, but just the player who can't.
Yeah. So you can see they are using the slow-mo in order to slow these worms down because they are normally incredibly fast.
But if they mess up the slow-mo, they're gonna have to reset.
Yeah, they did the laser in some random direction.
That is really funny. They weren't able to properly slow-mo, so they just laser off into the distance. I don't think that is efficient, and I think they're probably not going to try that.
They're trying real hard.
God.
That is some peak 2-player 1 controller mechanics right there.
Yeah.
Nice, perfect evades. Amazingly making 2B disappear from the overworld for a long period of time. Significantly stifling their damage output.
Oh, this is painful. This one always is, though.
These worms
I hate
suck
these
to
worms.
kill. They're really
I hate
obnoxious.
these worms so much. Casually, I literally never fought one casually. I tried once and then I just said nope, this, and never did it again.
Because the thing we have spades of is damage. Oh, they're changing something. I don't know what they're in the menu for. We'll find out later.
Apparently.
Oh, smart. So they have damage in spades. What they don't have is accurate damage on a moving target that they can't lock onto.
Oh, they got one.
Nice.
They got resilience. That's actually smart to put on now.
Yeah.
Right, they've gotten
so
2 of the worms. Now they need to get the last of the worm.
Yeah, resilience makes it so that you don't get staggered if you're above 80% health and you get hit, which is extremely useful because you can just basically immediately heal. It's a super underrated chip casually, but it is extremely good. You can see they got hit there and they weren't staggered at all. They just healed it off. Completely ignored. They are still having lots of issues landing any damage.
I mean, this is like the worst one, so it makes sense.
Just out there corkscrewing on top of them.
Oh, it's so much higher.
They're going with the speed. That's real desperation there. Oh, to be a fly on the wall in their comms right now where they try to coordinate how they're going to go after this.
I got it. All right.
Oh, finally. Finally, the worm chose to fly straight into their damage glitch.
This hallway looks pretty old.
Oh, one thing I don't know. So, do we know what controls each team is using?
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
do.
I'll send you the
Grace,
image. I'll send you the
them?
image. Yeah, I'll send it.
Pog.
Team Bad
I
Dragon's
assume
using
they're not
Amei's
using Amei's
controls.
control.
No, it is. They are on the right
Oh,
side.
they
They're using Amei's
are?
controls.
Oh,
Yeah, because Amei has
God.
right side. Well, no, because Amei has the right side of the controller.
Seems like they've been
Yeah.
So it makes
Okay.
sense. Essentially, it's Amei's control scheme on the right side because Amei switches some face buttons for shoulder buttons. So he has it all janked up, and then Tsugoii has her normal, pretty standard left side of the controller setup.
Okay.
Although she has Podfire Pod Program on the left, I'm pretty sure she doesn't normally run that because that's kind of strange for most runners.
By us.
That's what I have.
The machine.
You have Podfire and Pod Program on left?
And who knows?
Yeah. It's so that you
I
can do
also
it all
have
with one
Pod.
hand.
Next.
A lot of
Yeah,
people have that.
I also have Pod Program and Pod Fire on the left.
Alright, well I play with default controls and paddles, so
Eventually, the
playing
intelligence
my own
within
game
our
currently.
network
So here's
began to
Eve, they're gonna kill him
surpass that of
twice.
our creators. You'd probably be surprised.
There aren't they default on that side?
You
No.
destroyed your own creators?
Oh,
Hey.
there's no need to fret.
They aren't.
I play with.
One of them are.
Yeah,
I'm
Pod
pretty sure
Program is.
Pod.
Pod Program's default L1, L2's lock on, Podfire's
They
R1.
held no value to us.
I don't have lock on. I have lock on swapped for taunt.
Why that?
Oh,
Everything else is default for me.
They killed uncountable numbers.
Because fuck
of
lock
their
on.
own kind. And
well, I
yet
mean,
not
it's
in equal
good
measure.
sometimes.
It's
As much as I should
fascinating.
on
I
it.
have it on. I have it on R3.
What could possibly drive such behavior?
So instead of light being on R3, I have light on the paddle.
Unraveling this riddle of humanity.
But I also play meme categories where taunt means literally nothing.
You were made in their image.
So.
After all.
It's okay.
Assist you with what?
Yeah.
It's simple. We need you to locate the humans on the moon and bring them to us. We will then
Okay, there we go. I finally finished typing the message to you about Isem's controls that is slightly off.
Into the light. Surely you see the attraction in this.
Are you insane? We'd never do that! Can you believe this, 2B? This guy's bonkers.
Well, I suppose this concludes negotiations. The only remaining option.
Alright, I fixed my mic issue. I had a weird buzzing that I
The
noticed
same
that I
way
don't think
we
would be Discord.
destroyed these pathetic
They don't have to go in the elevator. They just have to, like, touch it. For that, goal.
The aim.
Yeah.
Back this way again? What a pain.
Stop complaining.
Yeah.
2B.
Oh
This is
boy,
Operator
Ice and Game, we're
6-0.
not going
We now
against
have an
the
operational
worms.
transporter in the city ruins.
The
We're
infamous
attempting to deploy them
worms.
at other points as well.
About time we had access to those.
Care to fill me in?
I think they're
Transporters?
trying to equip
They let
resilience
you
as
transfer
well.
your consciousness to a temporary body back in
Yep,
the
there it
bunker.
is.
I heard some tech guy.
Hey, you're up next. So this has
And
a
here-
Still, flight.
Oh, shit, they got taunt plus 0?
Oh, nice. They got taunt, the other team didn't. That isn't a huge factor because it's just a +0. But hey, it's nice. Better than nothing. Nothing but better. Yeah, I think it's mainly going to be their Team Bad Dragon is going to go for progression advantage here
Pascal? Is that
because
you?
now they have access to the teleporters. Oh, and they're going to go straight for Pink
Many
Ribbon.
apologies for the sudden transmission.
I'm
I
pretty
heard
sure.
that you were searching for the missing child, yes? Well, if you would, please consider
Which is
this
quite a
a
long
personal
one.
request
So
from myself as
they're
well.
using their
Go find the child
time
as quickly as you
advantage.
can. She's such a good little girl.
Yeah.
She's so fond of her sister. She's probably somewhere around the
the
desert at the moment.
just
That's where she's likely to find the dented plate her sister needs.
Game and Ice them scare me
Thank you so much.
with
And
their
please
health.
Be careful, all right?
Is that?
Oh, they got the worm finally. They can go on to negotiations.
That was pretty quick, actually.
That felt less torturous and drawn out than Amei and Tsugoi's attempt.
Right. Let's get her back to Pascal's village.
How'd you get lost out here anyway?
Speaking of torturous and drawn out, Pink Ribbon Quest.
Oh, come
This
on
is
now,
peaky
don't
gaming,
cry.
Rod.
Did you at least find what you needed?
On the left side, just to specify.
I'm sure
Peak.
she will. But I bet she'll be even happier to see you back home safe and sound.
Fun fact, when you tap SD, doesn't it move 2B slightly forward? Yeah,
Yes,
it
it does.
It does.
So
Yeah.
they're actually walking there. Not really useful. Because they're
It's
just
useful
waiting.
in one spot, actually. It's really
What
dumb.
is that one spot? Is it the spot in, is it, okay, the one spot I know about it, like, working for something is in Resistance Camp, where there's, like, that one point where all of this meshes collide. You can, like, SD yourself into it. And you fall through
Oh,
the
there's
floor.
that. But
Yeah, that's the only
also,
one I know.
if so the Mirageless bonkers, or just the normal bonker skip with the soft lock that you get out of, you can, if you're like really close, but you didn't quite make it, you can just tap SD, or you can like hold it and
That's
then
extremely
just
scuffed.
keep holding it, so that you'll go into the trigger.
So basically, if you're doing an extremely hard, extremely out of date trick, and you
Yeah.
slightly don't make it, you can save yourself.
Yeah.
That's good. That's game knowledge.
You can also, like, if you're like nowhere near, but you got enough height, you can just SD and then walk across the Infinifall area.
Staggered.
Yeah.
I feel like I've seen that happen.
You've probably seen me do it when I'm practicing dumb shit.
What do you think, 2B?
Don't know, don't care.
Boy, they are absolutely lapping her on the left side, literally running circles around her. Someone just played the original NieR and decided, man, Fira, that was a good part of the game. Let's put her in Automata. But let's give you a ribbon for doing it this time. And here we have the pink ribbon quest.
Everybody loved Fira, that specific part, but like, we don't
Okay,
want to
you can
make it
skip in
mandatory.
remake.
So
yeah. Well, hey, they even did that for remake because you can skip Fira in remake. Fira is an escort quest in a desert, sort of like this one. Just pop out at you.
Smile,
It's actually,
you can skip her.
Smile, you can skip it. You can.
It's true, you can.
Yeah. Not in Gestalt, but replicant. Yep.
2B?
Do we have time for a quick donation?
Oh
Yeah,
yes,
go for
you
it.
bet.
Absolutely.
Work it out.
Also, let me know if you guys can hear my typing at any point, because, like, sometimes my mic decides it wants to pick up my keyboard.
Yep, no worries.
No
Next
problem.
up, donation.
It's all fine for now. All right, we got a $5 donation from Intoner Alice saying "Aloha ha."
Oh yeah. Thanks,
Indeed.
Alice.
Hello, yeah.
Thank you very much for your donation. I'm very happy to see that we're almost at $450. I'm just thinking, could we reach $500 by the end of this run? That would be really amazing if we could. So let's see where things go.
Hell yeah.
I have pictures of one of my cats and a Christmas tree I could send if someone donates enough money to get us to $500.
If we get enough money
There's my bribe.
if we get to $500, I will also throw in 2 pictures of my cats being cute. So that will give you a total of 5 cat pictures for $500. Because
No,
Rod
for $50. $50.
No, if we get to $500,
Get to
you
500.
get
There
5
you
cat
go.
pictures. Because Rod has 3 cats and I have 2.
I don't have 3 cats who have been inside a Christmas tree though. Only 2.
Well, I mean, just add a picture of Earl then.
Okay, that's doable.
I like how I knew it was Earl that's never been in a Christmas tree.
No. Earl's been in a Christmas tree.
No, which one's the one that's not been in a Christmas tree? I thought it was Earl.
It's just Wilbur, the older one.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes more sense. Also, Rod's
Wilbur.
cat's name, one of Rod's cats is named Earl, and I love him. He's my favorite.
Earl's a really good cat name. I didn't like vibe with it at first, but now I'm like, it's because it's so short. I don't know. I really vibe with the name Earl now. Ooh, pink ribbon equipped.
All right, let's go. Did they
Chella's
finally?
Also cute. Chella's a rabbit.
They
As
fixed the
Jackie
thing.
pointed out.
Okay, cool. Thank you. No, they didn't. They still haven't fixed the kill before. I'm gonna message.
I don't know if they're counting it. If they're like retconning their decision to kill it without weapons equipped, kill her without weapons equipped. They might just be taking the L on that and moving forward, realizing that they were, taking it a little too literally.
No, green is Gamecmdr and Isom who took it literally. But
Well,
Tsugoii
no.
and Amei,
Tsugoii and Amei took it literally as you only have to have the weapon unequipped when you kill her, which is kind of
okay. Yeah, so it's spirit of the law versus letter of the law, and they all collectively
Also,
decided
I
spirit.
in game got the mom dialogue. It happens.
Then
Yeah.
the fronts of your next under.
All right,
So
both of them
far,
have post-negotiation stuff available to them now.
yeah, I was gonna say
Team Bad Dragon gets a dialogue skip. Go ahead.
I'll rest if I feel
I was gonna
like
say
it.
so far we do, however, see that team I'm down for whatever is in the lead due to those little extra things that they did before heading to negotiations. Other than the pink ribbon. And now I wonder what Team Bad Dragon is gonna get up to. Because
I think I don't know what Bad Dragon's doing. I think Isom and Game might be going to the dojo.
yeah, I summon Gamer in his dojo, but they've also already bought Machine Axe, whereas the others have not. I think they are going to kill John Paul now?
Yes, to be.
I'm unsure, although this is for sure the dojo.
They're doing
Servo.
Forest Kingdom. They're heading there's John Paul. They have murdered John Paul.
Yeah.
Poor John Paul.
Nice pod launch into servo. I bet he didn't see that coming.
Secret technique.
Aloe, when is pod launch only %?
They were doing it for money. That's what they were after.
To answer your question, I have no idea.
What was the question?
When's he gonna do
percent.
launch %?
So I'm gonna make a deal for Rod on behalf of Alice. If we can get to $550 by the end of this run, so $100 instead of $50, I will force Rod to go get a picture of Chell for you.
I mean, I have pictures of Chell. I can easily post them.
But no. They have to get us an extra 50. Yeah, if we get to 550, we will throw in pictures of Chell.
I'll open up the archive.
You know what to do now.
For the record, for those who do not know who Chell is a rabbit.
Chell is.
What kind of rabbit?
Yeah. She's a Dutch rabbit.
Which means she's the one with the long ears?
I don't know.
She has floppy ears, and I love her.
She doesn't have floppy ears.
I thought her ears were floppy.
Nope, they're not.
Aw, okay. Yeah, she is baby. All rabbits have floppy ears. I love them.
He's a cutie.
So viewers,
Name Chell after Portal.
What
yes.
to do?
Go ahead.
Click the button below the stream to donate to see these wonderful pictures.
Yeah,
I also do have a question. The Bingothon mug, is that on a store somewhere?
Yes.
Wow,
It is
there a
isn't
link
it?
to that store?
Yeah, we do have a TeePublic store, and that's where you can also buy the mug yourself. If you're not fortunate enough to win the mug through the prize, you can buy it there.
Yeah, unfortunately, you are not fortunate enough to win it because I am going to win it, obviously. This is how it works.
I will post the link in chat for anyone who's interested.
Yes, thank you.
Yes.
Also, I strictly asked that
T-
to go buy the
TeePublic.
mug.
Yeah.
Also, you can let us know, viewers in donations, what kind of beverage you wanna brew in your mug and drink, like tea or coffee or coke. Let us know in a donation, and we'll read it out.
Tea. I drink tea. I actually can't drink coffee. It causes my stomach condition to flare up.
Don't drink coffee.
I don't.
Good.
I'm that asshole. I'm that asshole.
That dragon riding coaster.
Oh, they're riding coaster for the ride the coaster back.
Yeah,
into
ride the
the
coaster
station.
back into the station achievement. I guess they came back
Second
for it.
Didn't they
One-
already do that though?
No,
Nope.
they
No,
skipped. They didn't go back and rewrite it. The other team did.
Yeah, they wrote it
So
normal.
I don't know what their routing is right now. They're just kind of doing things.
Yeah, that's sort of what both teams are. They've extremely split, and they're just focusing on the ones that they think they can do first. So this one's an easy one. I have no idea what I'm down for, whatever's on their way for.
This is going to trigger
Story
the cutscenes
progression?
to get into. Yeah, this is story progression stuff. Maybe they don't know the skip to get into.
They know the
Forest
skip
Palace?
to get into Forest. I'm sure they know. Between Game and Isom, they know a lot of absurd.
I was going to say, I'm pretty sure
like,
Isom
new
is the one that
skips.
taught me that skip. No, it was Mytherium. Mytherium taught me that skip.
There's no way either Game or Isom don't know.
They
that.
Don't know that.
I'm sure they both know it. I'm pretty sure
'Cause
all of
there's
these
a-
runners know a lot of the obscure skips. That
Yeah,
you
because
don't use
there's
for lot of runs.
there's a glitch to get up to the castle without doing any of this through ravine.
There's plenty of places that you
Yeah.
could get to Castle.
The easiest and fastest to get to castle is from either the back of Pascal's village, which is just really hard to do going the other direction. It's easy to get from castle to Pascal, harder to get from Pascal to castle. But there's one in the ravine where you just go through a wall with the spear and it's right there. Like you go through a wall with the spear and you jump up and you're on the river. It's the trick that we use for fishing.
Yeah.
Because we don't progress the story past this point. Yeah, you only go through negotiations in that one when you do full fishing percent.
What?
When do you think you'll be willing to?
And I
Oh,
didn't
are they
bother to
getting? Are they getting grief? Oh yeah, that's what they're doing.
Yeah,
Is grief on there?
Obtain a spear, a short sword, and a long sword,
This must be the commercial.
Isn't grief
and
This guy's
gauntlets.
talking about.
So they're getting
No,
the
this is a long
bracers
sword.
for grief.
Shopping center.
Okay, I know there's a
Oh
weapon.
no,
over
there's
here.
this is gauntlets. Virtuous grief is the gauntlets.
Yeah. I wonder
Okay,
where
that's
they're or what long or large sword they're gonna get. Oh, they're probably gonna buy
No,
one from a shop.
they already have it.
Oh, they already have it.
They bought it earlier.
Oh, they just got the ball.
Well, what do you expect? I'm a scanner.
Yeah,
Combat
they bought
was
one
never meant to
earlier.
be my forte. Check this guy. He's just running away.
Are they gonna play this cutscene? Please fail! No! They didn't fail to skip the best cutscene of the game.
My
Jerks.
Bingothon mug and hoodie.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Looks like the
I'm
forest
very
is just
sad
ahead.
because the one cutscene skip that Team Bad Dragon has managed to do successfully is the one
They
that
just
skips
didn't wanna
Best
see him
Boy.
heal.
Why? He's Best Boy. How could you skip Best? Oh, somebody's going for Mario Kart.
Best boy is popping.
Oh, they might.
Yeah.
Hold
so
up, are they doing Rainbow Road or Mario
they're doing-
Kart?
Keep your guard up.
Oh, they're doing Rainbow
Oh, they're going
Road.
Rainbow
Let's
Road.
go.
You just be careful.
I will.
Oh
2B.
boy, the jank. This skip's like really easy if you have two hands, but both of them are playing
got
half
it!
of the controller.
Oh,
They
wow,
got
that-
it.
They
Nice.
got it. They didn't even have any issues with it. They just got it.
It's
Okay, yeah,
it's,
they're going through the breakout. All right, so they
It's
should.
mainly a right side controller skip. As long as you can get the timing right, all the left side of the controllers to do is look the right direction.
What is with these guys?
Still impressive though that they managed to do it because there is a bit of coordination involved.
Okay, here the other team is grabbing grief right now, which I don't know if they've bought the sword yet.
Both are going for Royal Transporter after this, I'm assuming.
Yes, that will be the next thing. They did buy a sword. I did not notice them buy a sword.
Did they buy Beastman?
Did they buy Beastbane? Is
It's just a
Beastman one?
Tane. Alright, that's Royal Chamber. Transporter for Team I'm Down for whatever.
Team Bad Dragon is on their way
How are we
to
supposed
get
to
that
reach that
themselves. God, I don't know anything about bingo for this game.
Everything I know about Bingo is from watching Amei run Hundo.
Yeah, basically.
The, like 3 times he's ever ran that, because that category is insanely long. But there's a lot of game knowledge displayed in that category. So
you
far,
know what's
the
funny?
good.
The actual hundo,
So those
the actual
machines
hundo
have
notes
But how can a concept
are
like
not by
loyalty
Amei.
be understood by a machine?
No, they're not.
They're by Litz.
Yeah, and Mura helped out, I thought. From what I
Yeah,
remember.
and Mura.
Litz and Mura.
By the
But,
way,
only Amei's better?
I just want to say one thing because I know Tsugoii is livid about this. Them getting pushed down in the rock is actually harder than doing what they tried to do.
And they failed Rainbow Road?
Yeah, they
Yeah?
did. They're going for it again.
Definitely the ping is not helping them here because, again, both
No.
runners super capable. The faster of the two, like if you compare just leaderboard times, but better ping and just like game knowledge and routing and bingo experience. Both ISOM and game have, I think, more bingo just experience, but
According
Amei has an
to-
insane amount of game knowledge.
Yeah, I was gonna say, according to G Beat Chan, May is technically undefeated in bingo
Oh, and
races.
Amei's
right now.
really good at bingo too.
But yeah, just right
we, like,
there, you can see the
3v1'd him
ping
once.
against,
I think we 3v1'd him once or something really stupid in bingo, and he still beat us.
Yeah, this clip is like free. It's absolutely free, but you have to be at the right angle and hit the keys at the right time.
You just left,
Oh,
right,
okay.
left.
Good.
Yeah.
Oh god, they're doing the
other
spear.
way.
Are they? No.
Just
Oh, they
triple
are.
eight, please.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, it was like it was triple eight.
Okay, there we go.
me and
That was
and
a really
Ellie are
tortured
over
root
here.
skip.
Me and Ellie are over here just tearing our eyes out.
That skip is super free if you spear dash into it. You spear dash to the left, then the right, then the left, and you go through the route every time, and I don't understand it at all. But it always works. Like it's extremely consistent.
It's actually how much you're pushed into the route. So if you go to the right a little bit, you're into the route more, and then when you go left, you finally like go through all the way.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's just it's the easiest way to explain that skip. Just left, right, left, and then you're done and you're through. And it almost
Yeah,
always works.
it's actually crazy. You just it's
Are you
like
gonna
you
fight
wiggle
it
one
too?
way and you wiggle the other way, and it works.
You're true.
What'd you say,
There's
Grace?
there's no reason to fight A2. Why are they fighting A2?
I don't know.
That's a good question. Why are they fighting A2? There's literally no reason to do this fight. They should have taken the transporter.
2B. That's an android. A Yorha type android.
Alert. This unit is
Unless it doesn't give them a key item.
Yeah, it doesn't. A2 doesn't give a key item.
But why?
Let's go, 9S.
2B.
Confidential intel isn't related to... No, there's no reason to fight A2. Is there?
Bunker to 2B and 9S.
I don't think so.
From the black box of a fugitive
I
known as
can't think of
A2.
any reason to fight A2. Other than
What
they
you see in
didn't
front
think
They're thinking.
and
Your enemy.
just continued running through story progression past where they need to. Because at this point they can get all the bingo goals. Most of bingo goals are meant to be done at like, essentially this stage. Not post A2.
Let's go after her, 2B.
EXP.
I'm down for whatever, doing what I would expect Team Bad Dragon to do, which is go to Flooded City. Which you can
Yeah.
do without progressing past A2, but now
You
they
can
have to
go
do
to
this annoying
Flooded City
skip.
without even doing prologue.
Yeah, I know, that's why there's no reason to do A2 here. It doesn't open up anything for you.
Yeah, that was that was
Except
actually
for Shore Fight's going to be populated now, right? Or does that populate after you talk to an enemy?
After an enemy.
Okay.
okay.
So
the
it
type
makes
3 lance.
literally no difference.
Yeah. No, that was purely a time loss for Team Bad Dragon. There is no reason to fight A2 on this board.
Why did neither of them fish in the sewer?
I think they're doing that right now.
Team I'm down for what yeah, they are, but
City
team I'm down
sewer.
for whatever went through the city. Okay, that's why.
They did Flooded City skip to get here.
Yeah. It's a
So they
different
did not
sewer.
go
I was like,
through
why
the-
didn't they do it earlier when they were in sewer? But it's
They
'cause it's
didn't. Yeah,
different.
they needed Flooded City sewer.
XP money mats. A2 doesn't give very
Any
much
of
mats at all. It gives experience. I don't think it gives money. So I don't know why they would do it. They're going to the desert. What's in the desert for them right now?
Did they go to Oasis?
Yeah, they've
Yeah.
already done all
Or not
the
Oasis, oil field.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did. Both of them
Those
went
Oh,
to
they did.
Oasis Oilfield. That was like the first things they did in Desert.
9S.
Okay.
Why did you ask
Because I
Pascal
remember
about
one
A2?
team did it, but I didn't remember
It's
which
not
one.
recommended to interface with machines without consulting
They
command.
might
Are
be
they?
looking for bomb program potentially.
Is bomb
yeah, yeah, they're
program
going.
a meal?
Yeah, they're going for a meal.
They're
is what
going
they're
for a
doing.
meal. The meal's over here at this point.
Thanks,
Or key items.
Still,
what is a key
machines
item?
are the
I'm trying to think.
Don't forget it.
There he is.
You could get a stamp card.
Yeah, stamp card is a key item.
Nice. They did the dialogues and everything for a meal. I don't know what they're getting from a meal, but I think it's the bomb program. Okay. Wasn't that shop though? It's this one.
No, this is the they need these materials for the improving.
Mats.
Mm-hmm. That's why this is taking
They're
so long.
starting
It's
to
probably
run low on time. They've got about 15 minutes left. That is enough time to do the white belt for sure. And then they can grab Type 3 Lance and visit Flooded City DLC elevator really quickly. Pink Ribbon, though, that's going to be one that it's going to almost be impossible for Team I'm Down for whatever to catch up on, I think. That's a pretty long quest.
Yeah, they're at the dojo.
So they're not going to try for that. A machine weapon. I don't think they picked up any yet on Team Bad Dragon. Go ahead. Did you have something to say, Zed?
You just said it's 15 minutes left. That's enough time to do some of the remaining fields. I just wanted to remind our viewers that 15 minutes is also enough time to donate towards this sweet 550 to see the pet pics. I know you want to see them, folks.
Smile.
Yes, smile. Remember, 500 gets you 5 cats. 550 gets you 5 cats and a rabbit. Okay, they're getting the white belt now.
Bad Dragon is actually doing surprisingly good slow-mo DDG.
It's because it's
Like,
all on Amei.
It's all on left side. No, it's all on Tsugoii.
No.
Oh, is it all Tsugoii?
No. It's both.
Oh,
Because
yeah,
the
because
DD
Tsugoii has pods.
Oh wait, yeah, the DDG.
Tsugoii has pod and weapon swap, whereas Amei
Pod
has
weapon swap and program.
Yeah, Tsugoii has pod, weapon swap, and program, but Amei has to hit attack at the correct time.
And dash.
Yeah.
Which is like super minor, but it's still kind of impressive for 2P1C with the ping that they have.
Yeah, their ping is
Yeah,
definitely.
it's mostly the ping.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the ping has definitely been working against them.
Yeah,
this
it's
whole
still
time.
pretty competent though. Wow, that's kind of impressive. I didn't even notice that. It's such a small thing, but it's like that's a lot of effort going into just basic combat right there, just to get it more optimal.
Oh, that was so good. Look at it.
Yeah. What the heck? That's hard for regular like players just to do anyway. Like a casual player could probably never do that. Like just on their own playing the game. And even if you're trying to teach someone that, that's not an easy thing to do. It's essentially the most efficient form of combat you can do almost, apart from like really ridiculous spear things. They're close, but I don't know what can Team Down for whatever still get. They've got the upgrades. I'm not sure what key items they can grab, but they've got more they can fill out. Meanwhile, though, Team Bad Dragon has some quick ones they can grab, though. Fish and Flooded City Sewer will not take too long. Same with DLC Elevator. Same with the upgrades. I'm assuming they have the mats for those.
Yeah, that's what they bought off a meal. Why are they back in amusement park?
Stamp, potentially?
Stamp card. Yeah, the obtain 4 key items. No more materials.
I like how
Most
they were doing slow-mo DDG and then they took forever on the menu.
Yeah, and then
You
they
could
don't know
tell
where
it
they
was-
want to walk.
Oh, there's a key item.
You can
Oh my
tell what
God.
they're feeling out versus what they're trying to discuss live. Getting over the boxes. One of them dash swings, the other jumps, the other goes to walk around.
All right, they're going to do the upgrades now.
Yeah, Res Camp, I see them upgrading and then immediately going to Flooded City and doing the rest of their Flooded City shenanigans. Yeah, but they're mostly filling out this bingo board though.
Yeah, both teams have pretty much tackled
What are
this.
Isom and Game doing? I'm not entirely sure, to be completely honest.
They're doing a thing.
I don't remember the requirements for confidential intel bomb program or 4 key items.
Oh, they're going to Flooded City.
An
Did they
enemy's
they
like, I
didn't
don't
do
want to
the
talk to you, and they're
upgrades.
like, you know what, screw you. I'm just going to Flooded City first.
Did
They were
the weapon dealer didn't want to talk to them?
That they had a dialogue going on that they didn't feel like canceling apparently, and decided to just immediately go to Flooded because they're going to have to come back there anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. They didn't void out. I remember Team I'm Down for Whatever voided out here.
Yeah, so they've got DLC elevator because they touched it.
Now they're going to go for
Now
land.
they are going for Type 3. Yeah, Type 3's right over
they're
here,
gonna
and
go
then they're going to
fish.
do the fish. Yep. They have not marked the elevator yet, but we did see them do it. Alright, they're doing the void out here to drop up there. Run. These guys are the worst.
Man, healing's a two-person effort on this too. Didn't
Yeah.
even think about that because they healed right away when they got hit there. Must just be muscle memory. Oh, I'm hit. I gotta hit B.
Yeah.
The other one's like, oh, I'm hit. I gotta hit down.
Alright, here's the
Fishing
fishing.
time. Someone get
Fish.
Sea Shanty 2 playing.
Fishing? There we go. Alright, and here's their chance to mark the board. What key item did they get? Oh, no, okay.
The key item of misclicking.
Oopsie.
Oh! Alright.
Dang, pulled the fish too early.
Yeah.
It is kind of hard to tell if you've got a fish or not in the pipe. Because the current is extremely slow, so you can't tell if it's going the other way, not moving, or
It's honestly the best thing to do is
wait for the bob.
garbage.
That's
Yep.
all they need because they don't actually need to catch anything.
Hypothesis. Garbage. I used to know all of the
Garbage.
fish. I used to know all of the fishing quotes. Oh god.
Now they're going to the transporter to get out of here.
Yep. They should go back to resistance camp and
They could have unlocked the transporter on their way through the pipe, and then they could have saved. And then I don't know. No, that wouldn't have worked. They had to root back.
what's over
Royal
here?
Chamber. They're gonna buy a
Why-
machine weapon. They didn't go to the shop in the castle previously.
don't have
whereas
machine axe?
Game and Isom. Nope. There's the goal: obtain a machine weapon from 2 different shops.
I don't see that one. Oh, I see it now.
Right middle. Yeah.
I missed that one.
Yeah. The team I'm Down for Whatever went for it earlier. They went to the shop.
Yeah.
Yep, that's where they're going after a cool ledge grab. I think.
Who did we? Oh,
TM. Yeah, they're pulling
yeah,
the block.
yeah. Blood. They can also upgrade here, so this makes it a one-stop shop for them.
I'm assuming that's what they're doing, unless they're upgrading. Selling. Okay.
Yeah, I was saying that's why they grabbed the gold ore and all of that earlier. Because I saw them sell the machine cores and stuff. They grabbed too.
Yeah, basically when games on a bingo team, I just assume whatever they're doing is a Galaxy Brain strategy game was like, oh, let's do this. Because a lot of the bingos he's in, he does like wacky stuff I never would have thought of.
All right. The teams are now even. With that one shop, the teams are now both at 21 out of 21.
Are they? Did they get 3? That
Yep.
dragon?
Buy a machine, upgrade lance, upgrade axe. All 3 of those were just completed. So now it is a race in these last 7 minutes to get the confidential intel for key items or obtain the bond program. Whoever can do. Remember, at this point, there is no chance for Team I'm Down for Whatever to do Pink Ribbon, and there is no chance for.
Yeah, it's gonna take too long, and
yeah.
you can't get back to Beauvoir.
And
this
obviously,
late.
you only have 1 shot to kill Beauvoir. So.
Team Bad Dragon does have the Beauvoir one, I thought, so I'm unsure on that.
We can ask them. Yeah, So the difference is, Team I'm Down for Whatever killed Beauvoir without a short sword completely, whereas Team Bad Dragon did use a short sword in the Beauvoir fight. However, mid-fight unequipped it and did not kill her with it.
No, they killed her without it. So
Yeah.
I'm not sure how that specific bingo one works. But if we assume those 2 are locked up, then they're tied on whoever can get this last one. And I'm pretty sure Team I'm Down for Whatever's ahead. So they might tie it, depending if they can both get it in time. Because I'm not sure they'll be able to do 2.
I don't remember how to get confidential intel or the bomb program, honestly.
I googled it, and I'm looking at the wiki, and I don't know.
Well, obviously they know, so I trust them.
Well, I'm reading this. They have to apparently go to desert housing at some point. So if they end up at desert housing, they're doing that.
Bunker to 2B. The signal
well, that
Oh,
would
wait,
explain.
they have to kill. They also have to kill enhanced machines. Yeah, no. Team I'm Down for Whatever is doing confidential intel. That's what they're doing.
Yeah.
Because machine life forms were jammed.
Which means they know that facility is one of our network terminals.
Yeah, but that's not all.
Team Whatever might be doing bomb program because I saw something about the Desert Rose, and that's one of the. You need find a present for that for bomb program.
Maybe they're going for both at the same time.
And they got 4 key items apparently.
Oh.
Oh yeah, because they got
Interesting.
something off that guy.
Investigating communications received on Team Bad Dragon's side, and I think they're starting the.
Okay, here's the key. Here's
intel
the
quest.
intel quest. This is where the others marked the key items. What 4 key items? Yeah, here's the enhanced machines that were killed previously by the other team.
Signal code detected for missing plug-in chip. It is likely in the possession of a machine life form.
Ooh!
Are they going to do Pink Ribbon?
No,
Why? There's no way
don't
they don't
think
have them.
they
They don't have enough time. There's the plug-in chip. That was the key item.
Buffering.
Yeah, I think but what both of them did was correct. Oh no!
Fall.
Yeah. The flyers will come down here, but the big guy won't. Oh, Tsugoi's baiting him. Come on. Come on, girl. There we go.
Jank.
Had a man the right stick, or was that the building?
I don't know which one it was.
That man has finally learned how to use the right stick, even a little.
It's the only stick he's got. He's gonna use it.
A Yorha only chip?
It's gonna be close. Oh dang, they've marked everything off. All they have is the pink ribbon.
They stopped confidential intel because they haven't finished it.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
marked
yeah,
it.
they-
unmarked it, okay.
But they did get the bomb program by getting the Desert Rose. That was what they were doing out there.
All units.
And it
Be on
looks
the lookout
like...
for a missing Yorha in the city ruins.
Assuming they're both locked out of
Possession
those
several
top corner
plug-in
ones,
chips that contain classified
it looks like
information. I need you
it
to
might
seek
they
out
might
whatever
be up
intel you
to
can
Team Bad
regarding their
Dragon
current
to
whereabouts
try and
and
complete
status.
the board apart from top right.
Yeah.
Chips with classified data, is it?
Alright. Yeah, Team Bad Dragon is...
Yeah, only 2 minutes. They gotta do them quick. Little menu error.
Whoa.
Desert Center? Pascal Village?
They don't have the
Whatever
Desert
that was.
Rose. They need to go get the Desert Rose.
Confidential intel.
Confidential intel is not...
Desert housing. No, they're finishing that up.
They're finishing bomb program right now. Yeah, this is... If Team Bad Dragon does manage to get these two in the next 2 minutes, this is a tie.
Potentially.
I saw some hesitation. I think, for team whatever, and I think they're like, I don't think we have enough time, but we'll do it anyway.
Speaking of that, I'm pretty sure Team Bad Dragon just ran in a circle. Yeah, they did. They transported out here, ran in a circle, and transported back. I don't know if that was intentional or not.
I don't think they know where they're
Housing
going.
And find the quest marker. Here the resistance camp energies to Yorha S-type. Yeah. I don't think they know what they were doing. I think they just ran in a circle.
I think that's the end there. There
I
is 45
do too.
seconds left. Yeah, GG
That
Isom.
is Team Whatever winning with the bingo experience and
yeah,
insane game knowledge.
Operator 60 to 2B. Coming
G.
I read you, operator.
G.
Go ahead.
It looks like the transporter we installed in the city ruins has gone offline. Our surface activity is going to be
All
very
right.
limited until we get it
GG's.
fixed. Can you head over
Yeah,
there and
GG's in the chat,
GGs.
everybody, as we go into these last 30 seconds.
sending the details?
Let's see if they can
Analysis.
they completed confidential intel. So it is only one apart. I think? No, they did not
No,
finish
they
it
just
yet.
got it.
They just got it updated,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, it's a solid win for.
Well, it's only by two. Only by two.
Yeah, that's a definitive though. By 2.
Yeah, by 2.
Do we want to drag them in there for a post match interview, or do we want to head to intermission? Do we want to?
All right. Since we can probably drag them for a very quick interview, but it will have to be very quick since we're a bit behind schedule. But I'll just drag them in here.
We'll tell them they each have 10 seconds.
We also just want to ask Amei how he's feeling over his first bingo loss ever.
All right. Let me just drag them in here.
Yes.
Yo, gamers.
Hey, gamers.
Yo.
We found
All
an
right.
We found an Alloyark at like
So,
35 minutes.
You
by
each
the way.
have we're behind schedule, so you each have 10 seconds. And I'm gonna go down the list alphabetically and ask you how you thought the bingo went. Amei, how do you like your first bingo loss?
I really like the chickens. The chickens are the best part, and I'm here for the chickens.
Awesome. That is an amazing interview from Amei. Gamecmdr, how do you think that bingo went? Especially being on the winning team.
I'm very excited that at the very last second we got every goal touched by one color, so that's $2 a piece, 2 times 25, $50. Yay!
Woo!
I'm donating $20.
Yo.
Well,
Shout
actually,
outs.
do we
Closer
want to
the
be
pick.
kind and count that?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead then, because if they are donating $50, I believe that would meet the incentive, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, should I donate towards an incentive? Anyway, interview the next person.
All right, so moving on. Isom, that amazing win. How did it feel being whatever side of the controller you were on? I need to check you were on the left. How is the left?
It was fun. I got to SD a bunch and forget how to double damage glitch a ton of times.
Isom carried the end of that run.
That is me when I normally play amazing. And Tsugoii, last but not least, how do you think it went? Was it Amei holding you back, or was it your own brain?
You know, the song we played at the beginning was Never Gonna Give You Up, but I think I definitely let people down. but no.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest with you. The three of us were sitting here watching, and there was some stuff that I swear you guys were doing off of like perfect instinct, and then like other times we were just like, yes, there it is, the ping.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So anyway, Game Commander, the agreement we had made with chat was that if we reached $500 at the end of this run before we went offline, me and Rod would provide a picture of our cats
Oh yeah, cat pick
for the
time.
stream. So we are at 441, so we needed $59 to make it there.
All right, get my dono in right now.
So I am send your cat pics to Pika. Rod. Rod.
And I think that's all the time we had. Thank you.
Yes, indeed. We'll now be moving on. Thank you so much for this run. I think I really enjoyed watching it, and the commentary was really entertaining. So GGs to everyone. With that said, we'll now be moving on to a short intermission. After which, we'll be going on to Portal Blackout Bingo by Artisul versus El Corgus versus Snowy. So thank you everyone, and we'll see you soon.
one of our lung cancer researchers, Dr. Alice Berger, is really asking the question, what is the origin of lung cancer in never smokers? Because there's a large number of lung cancers that are starting to show up now of people who have never smoked in their lives, and they still end up with lung cancer. And so she's being able to go back and mine the Women's Health Initiative data, which was looking at these postmenopausal women and just tracking them yearly to understand what habits they have that increase or decrease their cancer risk. Because the fact remains that lung cancers in never smokers disproportionately affects women over men. And so she's really trying to understand the origins of that and what are the genetic signatures of those lung cancers in never smokers. And on the flip side, Dr. McGarry Houghton is trying to understand how certain lung cancers almost make your immune system turn against your body or sort of co-opt your immune system to serve as protectors of that lung cancer, and how they can try and identify the right immune cells that are likely to turn against you and then treat them to make it easier to treat the lung cancer.
Peggy 7.
Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome back to Bingothon Winter 2021. What a run this was. How do you feel about the run, Pika?
Oh, really great, honestly. Like the commentary was on fire, and in the gameplay, like just seeing the 2+1 controller, that's really absolutely amazing to see. And the logistics behind that were really fun to watch. Yeah.
Yeah, how do you play with such a ping? I don't understand, but they all managed fabulously.
Yes, they did. Fabulous resilience right there.
And speaking about the run, the amazing Gamecmdr, who you've just seen running, donated a whopping $100 donation. That's absolutely amazing. We're blown away. Saying $50 I promised for the 2 commentators showing up, and $2 for each goal finished, so that's $100 total. Thank you so much. We really appreciate people sticking to their words, especially if it means donating to charity. And if I'm not mistaken, then there is also a donation incentive for the fine name choice for Celeste Lockout Bingo. for the name 2B. So that's a whopping amount that you have to beat for this game, for this incentive. And in case you haven't noticed yet, viewers, I think most in chat are already talking about it, but on your left-hand side, you see some lovely cat picture right now.
Yes, indeed. As promised, for reaching more than beyond $500, there were some cat pics promised, and we've got a first one here that is Darcy, and Darcy's very cute. I love this picture. And I've got another pic here. Let me just get it up for you. Let me just There we go. We've got another pic here. This cat here is named Hennessy, and likewise, this is such a cute pic as well.
Oh, it's almost camouflage. You can almost not see.
Yes. Indeed. Cat pics are just the best. If you've got any cat pics you want to share, you can either tweet us about it, like just at Bingothon and show us your cat pics, or post them in our Discord, you know? I actually believe we've got some more cat pics.
Bring them in. There's never enough cat pics.
Wow. I've got one right here. Let me just get it up for you. That's the one. Look at this one.
Hang on. There it is. Ooh, grumpy Christmas tree cat. Not amused at all for being a decoration in the Christmas tree.
Yes.
Earl, that is, apparently.
Earl, yes. Earl has a title of the Christmas cat, clearly. Very much in tune for the period that we'll soon be entering. We actually do have another cat pick, and then we can close off with a final pick after that one. That will be this one. Let me see.
Waiting for it.
Okay, yeah, because of delay, it might take a while to this. There we go.
I have to tilt your head a bit, but that's fine.
Yeah.
Pipe cat. Oppie, apparently, okay.
Oppie is a cutie.
I like the fur.
Yes.
It's very soft and
And now, we've got a final pick. The one that you also were promised. Let me get that up for you. Dun da da dun. The one and only Shell. This is a very cute bunny. I love this pic. I love all these pics.
they are all so adorable. So that was only possible because the hosts were so generous and say, yeah, if we reach this certain donation goal, then we will share some pics of our pets. Absolutely amazing. And speaking of reaching donation goals, remember you can donate towards Fred Hutch, amazing organization doing research in all kinds of diseases. Click the button below the stream to donate, or type !donate in chat to get some dollars for a great cause in. Little reminder that there is also a Hollow Knight Skip Showcase incentive still open. It's not that far off. We have Portal as the next run, but the showcase sits at 15 out of $50, so still 35 to go. Still enough time. Over the next run, you can make that incentive be met. And that being said, I think we are ready for the next run.
Yes, indeed we are. So everyone, we'll be right back with Portal in basically just a minute. So sit back, relax, and we'll see you soon.